Wait, let me fix that. Hi. I'm getting ready to go to therapy. But here's what happened. I've never seen my therapist's face. I think I saw it once, when we were in session and she wanted to drink, so she had to take her mask off and drink. And when she did, I was like, who is that person? Because, when people have their masks on, you kind of have to, your mind kind of fills the blank, and it's automatically okay, this is how the rest of their face looks like. And then she took off her mask, and I was like, who is she? I say this because there's a lockdown going on, and I thought that I wasn't going to be able to go to any of my appointments. So when they called me from the hospital, they were like, do you want to come, or do you want to have an online session? And at first I was like, I'll do it just online, it's fine. But then I was like, if I do it online, then I can't have my mask on, because I'm gonna be at home. Why would I put my mask on? Then I got so nervous about about showing my face and her seeing me, and then I was just like, it's fine, I'll never mind, I'll just go to the hospital, and we'll do the therapy in person instead of online. And I know that at some point I'm gonna have to show my face, but that just even when I was at the hospital and she would come, or my doctor would come, I would directly put my mask on. I would have it right next to me just in case, because I don't know, it's just weird. When I meet people with my mask on, it's weird for me to show my face in front of them. But if it's someone that I just met, my dietitian, I met her when she came into my room when I was at the hospital and I didn't have the mask on. And we kind of talked with me not having the mask on. And I'm fine with showing my face in front of her, but I don't know, is it just me? Please tell me it's not. But yeah, I didn't even get ready. I put this on, and I'm wearing these, and yeah, I didn't even I slept in this, okay? I'm so lazy. But yeah, that's just how it is. I even didn't bother fix my hair. I just put it in a ponytail, and I kind of straightened these because they're at this awkward stage where they're not bangs and they're just doing their own thing. So yeah, I don't know what this video is. I just started recording because I thought that was funny. So I just finished taking a shower, and I wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about, and I thought that maybe if I shared it might help some people. I don't know. But I was thinking about how, when you have an eating disorder, you always feel the need to feel skinny enough or sick enough, or wait for the perfect timing to recover, and that's just not a thing, and it's just never gonna happen. And I know I've if you've been following me, then you probably know that I talk about this a lot. But I feel we kind of seek validation from others. We want to be sick for others to see how much we're struggling and that we're having a hard time. And sometimes, most times, they see how much you're struggling and they try to help, but you still want more somehow. I feel it's just gonna make sense if you struggle with an eating disorder. If you don't, then you probably think I'm crazy, and yeah, or I'm just not making sense. I don't know, but I feel the reason we never feel we're sick enough or skinny enough or just enough, or we don't deserve help, is because we don't validate our own struggles. And I feel nobody really talks about that. We always talk about how we seek validation from others, but I don't feel we talk about how important it is to validate your own struggles and your own experience. In reality, everybody else has been validating your struggles. You just haven't been validating your own struggles, and you haven't been compassionate to yourself. And like, am I making any sense? Okay, here's an example. The treatment team I'm seeing now isn't the same treatment team that I started out with. So now that I'm working with my new treatment team, I'm not at my lowest weight. And that has kind of made me like want to prove myself and prove how sick I am, which is sick by itself. Like, just the thought of that is so, like, I genuinely feel like embarrassed talking about it, but that's just what my mind wants me to do. And then I thought about it, like, they are validating my struggles. They know how hard it is. They don't give a shit about my weight. They don't give a shit about how long I've been struggling. They don't care. They just validate. They just know that I'm sick and I need help. But I don't know that. I haven't accepted that fact. Am I making sense? I feel like I'm gonna have to keep asking that because I'm not sure. I feel like that's the most important part of like recovery. You need to validate your own struggles, and you need to be more like, stop being so hard on yourself. And like, the reason why size and weight does not matter is because, like, for example, when I reached my highest weight, I was struggling the most. I was really struggling, and even when I was at my lowest, I was struggling, but like, they were both just as worthy. And I don't know if I'm making sense. And I also feel like something we tend to do, or like at least some of you who I've been talking to on Instagram, we always try to wait for like the perfect time to recover, and we always wait to feel ready to recover. And I've heard like a lot of you talk about how you're just waiting for the pandemic to be over to like seek out for help. And I believe that even after the pandemic ends, whenever that's gonna happen, you're still gonna find you're still gonna like push it off and be like, okay, I'm just gonna recover later, because you're never gonna feel ready to recover. There's never a right time. And there's no such thing as like the perfect setting or like the perfect time to recover, because let's say you did wait for everything to go back to normal and for everything to like be perfect and the way you want it, and you recover, let's say, okay? As soon as something bad's gonna happen, you're gonna relapse. And that's why I feel like we need to start recovery now rather than any other time, because if we can go through this freaking pandemic and recover, then nothing can stop us, to be honest. Because this is like, I get it, it's a hard time for everybody, and eating disorders can be so tricky because they convince you that they have the solution to every single thing. But if you really think about it, you're just starving yourself or like hurting your body in any way, and that's not solving any of your problems. And it's just not worth it, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of at a point where I don't care if I gain weight. I just genuinely want to be happy. Like, gaining weight is no longer a fear of mine. And my eating disorder is convincing me that if I hold on to it, then I'm gonna be happy. And that's just not true, because I feel miserable. Like, I'm not happy. I'm sad and I'm depressed and I'm anxious all the time, but I'm also starved. So I might as like, let's say I try to give up my eating disorder. I might still feel sad and anxious, but at least I wouldn't be starved. You know, like, it's just not, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I just wanted to talk because I can't talk about this stuff to anybody. I don't feel like I can even talk about it to my therapist. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I can talk to you about stuff I can't talk to my therapist about, but I can talk to my therapist about stuff I can't talk to you about. It's a mess. But yeah, that's all. We're having pasta for lunch today. and I'm excited about that. I should probably get dressed because I'm freezing. And yeah, that's it. I hope this video helped. I hope it made sense. I'm not sure if I'm gonna even end up posting it. Like, I might not. I don't know. But yeah, if it helped you, then I'm so glad. If not, I'm sorry you had to hear me talk. Yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.